The new season of Celebrity Apprentice starts this Sunday. New celebrities, new challenges. I am so excited because joining us this morning, the man himself, Mr. Donald Trump, along with the incredibly talented Ivanka Trump. I want to thank both of you for joining us this morning and taking time out of your day. Now,
thank you, Vicki, and we're very excited. We're very excited also, really. I mean, it's going to be something special.
Oh, I bet. Now, Mr. Trump, I'd like to start with you. You've got another incredible group of stars this year. What do you look for when you pick through these contestants to find people to join you?
Well, this year's been really unusual because the level of hatred, the level of animosity among these players has been incredible. You know, it's the 14th season of The Apprentice, and I would say, you know, we've had some beauties. We've had Omarosa. We've had a lot of actually great characters, but they were tough. And this is the toughest group we've had so far with, you know, so many of the names that you know, but Geraldo is in there and Vivica A. Fox and, you know, just so many, Brandy, so many of the people from like Housewives where they were tame on Housewives compared to what happens on Celebrity Apprentice. So 14 seasons, the show's been a tremendous hit. It was #1 actually for a long time and continues to do so well, and we're honored to be back on. Raised a lot of money also, Vicki, for charity, which is something I always forget to say, but I love to say it because, you know, so much money. I guess we're over $14 million now has been raised for charity with Celebrity Apprentice, and so we're very honored by that.
So awesome. Now, Ivanka, I want to ask you, you deal with the contestants a lot. Who are some of the people that kind of surprised you, either good or bad, this year?
Well, I think it's very interesting. My father was referencing the Housewives, and I think there's a lot of truth in that. On this particular show, they're actually given the mandate to go and compete. So you know, there's no hidden agenda there. They're just going for it, and it's amazing to see sort of the energy and the animosity that they're bringing forward. But you know, I think as well, I was really surprised by Geraldo. He's got just such incredible stamina. He's such a great leader. Obviously, he's had this amazing career, so the leadership part didn't surprise me, but it was just amazing to see him go through the tasks. Lisa was very strong as well. Johnny Damon was not how he is typically shown in the media, so it was great. There are a lot of surprises, and oftentimes the people you think are going to excel are the ones who don't, and vice versa.
That just makes it even more exciting. You know, always every year there's some special guests that seem to pop up. What are some of the extras that we should keep an eye out for this season?
Well, I think the show, you know, you can't change it too much because it's been so successful for so long, 14 seasons, and it's just been so successful. But I think the ones that you have to watch are some of the women, Kenya Moore, Brandy Glanville, Vivica, who just goes crazy with the competitive urge, and some of the women were just brutal. We have some very handsome men, we have some great actors, we have some great athletes, but those women, I'll tell you what, they really go wild. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very interesting for people to watch.
Hardly wait. Now, two real quick questions left. The holdings, you folks have holdings around the world. You're so busy. How do you balance work with the big company you have and hosting this highly rated television show?
Well, it's really a great question. We're busy. We're building Doral in Miami, 800 acres in the middle of Miami. We're building the old post office on Pennsylvania Avenue, right opposite the White House and right by Congress and right smack in the middle of both of them. And we're doing a lot of great jobs all over the world. But this has been so much fun, and it's been so important, and it's really been good for us as well as good for charity. So we just find the time to do it. That's why it was delayed a little bit, because I had a hard time finding the time to do it. And I'm glad it was, because there's such a longing for it, and I think it's going to be terrific. And Ivanka has been such an important part of it and has done so well. So we just found the time, and we're doing it.
It's been an unbelievable experience for me as well, because I've learned so much from so many of these contestants as well. They're all incredibly accomplished and from really different walks of life, and have had totally different paths as well. So it's been an amazing experience for me.
Quick question, Mr. Trump, I have to ask, do you remember the first person you had to fire?
I do. And you know, it was very interesting because the words "you're fired" were never part of the show. And he just did, and I don't want to knock him because he was a wonderful person, but he was very bad on that episode. And for some reason I said "you're fired," and I said it very strongly, "You're fired." And the place went crazy. Even the cameramen, everybody went crazy. We had many people up there from NBC and from all over the networks, and they were going crazy. And I said, well, maybe we hit upon something. But that was actually something that turned out to be instinct. That was not part of a script or anything. There is no script. So it was very exciting, and it led to one of the top shows actually ever on television. So it's been a great experience for me.
Well, I thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your day. I hope you have a great new year, and we're really looking forward to the new season of the Celebrity Apprentice. Thanks again for joining us.